Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to finally answer the question that you have all been wondering. What is the best gun? Specifically, the best shotgun in Fortnite Battle Royale. Well, if you really want to save your time and you don't want to go through my whole explanation of why each gun applies to which scenario, it's the double barrel. You can get mad at me, you can dislike it, you can disagree with it. I don't really care. In Season 5, there's no better shotgun right now in Fortnite Battle Royale than the double barrel shotgun. It's just plain and simple, man. A body shot for 150 if you hit it clean it's too good. Bomb rushing people with that, it's just too good. They've officially taken pumps basically out of the game. I mean, the time in between shots and the way the headshot damage headshot damages, it's just not good. It's really not good anymore. I mean, pumps are good if you got an SMG backup. A pump used to be very good when the drum gun was in the game because you could pump drum gun. That was a great setup. It was a great way to do it. Or even then you get into the debate about the heavy. The heavy and the pump are so similar in so many regards, except the heavy's got the farther damage, the bigger damage, and a farther shot. That you're better off just picking up a heavy if you have a pump. The difference between them is, I mean, the only good way to say this is that the heavy is just an upgraded version of the pump now. With the nerfs and everything that they've done to the pump that you can't use two at once, there's really just no point in carrying around a pump. You're better off using attack, in my opinion. We'll go watch a guy like Nick Merckx, right? Attack, I mean, sure, a gray tack, anyone who plays Fortnite knows that a gray tack is just, it's not the best gun. But you hit a headshot clean, that's 110. And to be able to fire off a second shot like that and maybe hit 70 or 80, in the beginning of the games, there's a lot to be said for that. You can hit a quick headshot and then get a quick second shot. Nobody's putting damage on you. At the end of the day, it all comes down to one thing. You have to hit your shots with all these guns, especially the double barrel. Even though the double barrel might be the best gun in the game, you have to be up in their face to get that kill. Even if you're a couple feet away, that double barrel goes from doing 150 damage to 50 damage really, really quick. So, if you're an aggressive player like me and you're constantly pushing and constantly in build fights, the double barrel is hands down the best gun in the game. There's no denying it. But, maybe you like playing a little bit Nick Merckx, You like the tack, and you're not great at building. You're good, you're not great. And so it's easy to hit a couple shots when, someone's pushing you, or you might have high ground, but, you're not personally bomb rushing. And then, the heavy, I think, you pick up the heavy if you don't get a blue tack or you don't get a double barrel. I think the heavy's great. I think I rock with the heavy a lot. It's just, it's hard. If you don't hit that headshot clean, the heavy damage drop-off goes quick. So, it's something to look into. But each shotgun, the way that they've made the shotguns nowadays in the Season 5 is that each shotgun's kind of, geared towards, a different situation, kind of like how I just explained. But, you go watch the summer skirmishes and all those other tournaments that Fortnite's been hosting. Every good pro player, the second they see a double barrel, it is used. And they're not missing their shots. They bomb. They know that they have double barrels, so they have the ability to bomb rush someone, go into building, and lay off two shots before really you could even place a trap on a wall to get them. The double barrel's just that good. So to answer the universal question, right now as it stands, Season 5, the best shotgun is hands down the double barrel. If you guys got any disagreements, I'd love to hear them in the comments. Love to hear what you guys have to say about it. I think the pump's dead. I used to be the biggest pump user, man. If you were here with me for day one, you knew I rode with the pump. I think they killed it. I'm not going to lie. I'd much rather pick up a tack, even a gray tack, than a green or blue pump. I'm just not a fan of it. Just can't hit my shots, and it's just the damage. I think it's weird. I'm not going to lie. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think a pump should be one shot in the head when you're right in front of someone. If a heavy shotgun's doing 150, why can a pump not do 200 for a headshot? But that's why they made the double barrel, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like. You turn on those post notifications. And if you're new, you better be subscribing. We're grinding out content. I say this in every video now, but Phase 5 is serious, and I could use all the love. Seriously, guys. I'm not here to want to be a car salesman, but this is a time. This is a time. This is the whole reason I started YouTube. I'm definitely gonna be making a video about like why I started YouTube and phase and everything, but that's a totally different story for a totally different day. So I hope you guys had a good day, maybe good night. Depends on when I drop this, and I'll